Cheng walked into a high-end restaurant, a place he used to pass by 3 years ago without even daring to look inside. When the waiter handed him the menu, he didn't instinctively scan from the right side the prices as he used to. Instead, he looked at the left, the dishes, and chose what he actually wanted to eat. When the bill arrived, he handed over his credit cards. His hand didn't tremble like it did when he used to dig for spare change. It wasn't about showing off. It was because he could finally say to his body, "Thank you for your hard work. You deserve this." Work started as usual, but Ah Chung no longer woke up an hour early to walk. He called a car service and spent the ride quietly reading the morning news and handling emails in the back seat. He realized that he no longer needed to trade his physical labor for a few saved dollars. He had learned to use money to buy back time, and then invest that time into things of greater value. This sense of calm was a luxury he couldn't have imagined before. In the afternoon, someone in the office mentioned a famous local bakery. Ah Cheng casually remarked, "They'll treat everyone." He watched his younger colleagues excitedly rush over to share the treats. A flash of his former self, the man hiding in the pantry with a squashed cupcake, flickered in his mind. He felt no superiority, only a sense of relief. He was finally the one giving rather than the one waiting for leftovers. His mother called again. "Ah Cheng, are you eating well? Don't be too stingy with yourself." This time, Ah Cheng smiled, his voice steady and sincere. "Mom, I just finished a seafood dinner with a client. I'm driving home now. I've booked a full health checkup for you next month and bought your plane tickets. Come stay with me for a few days." He discovered that the best part of having money was that he no longer needed to wrap his struggles in lies when talking to the people he loved. Ah Cheng visited a bespoke shoemaker. The craftsman measured his feet, discussing the arch of the leather and the precision of the stitching. Looking down at the high-quality leather, he remembered the piercing zip-zip sound of the transparent tape he once used to wrap his soles in a bathroom stall. Now, his footsteps were heavy and firm. Every step felt solid. He wasn't just buying shoes. He was buying the security of knowing his life wouldn't collapse at any moment. A client who had once looked down on him proposed an extremely unreasonable contract with an arrogant tone. 3 years ago, Ah Cheng might have bowed his head and endured it just to survive. But now, he closed the folder, smiled politely, and said, "This contract doesn't align with our values. I don't think we are the right fit for a partnership." Walking out of the office, the sun felt warm on his face. He finally understood. The greatest gift wealth gave him wasn't what he could buy. but what he could refuse. On the eve of payday, his phone vibrated as usual. Looking at the figures, many times larger than they were 3 years ago, Ah Chung didn't go out to a club or buy a designer bag. He sat on the sofa by the floor-to-ceiling window and brewed a pot of fine tea. In his wallet, he still kept that single $50 coin from 3 years ago as a memento. Looking at his reflection in the window, his eyes now deep and calm, he whispered to himself, "Wealth isn't for squandering. It's so that you can always face life with dignity and the power of choice."